Okay. Yes. Yes. I know that it is extremely late. I get that. I understand. I completely understand. In my defense, I was trying to communicate with one of the supervisors of the facility that I keep secure. Yeah, that was fun. It was literally about an hour and a half of me trying desperately to send a video to him. Okay? Yay, thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Don't mind me. About to snap. It's really fun. The one video that I managed to get to this individual was 2 minutes long, give or take. And it literally looked like I sent the video with a fucking brick from outside. The video quality is worse than what they had back in the 80s. Okay? So yes, he's got audio, but if the video were any grainier, it would just be static. It'd be white noise. It would be popcorns on the screen. Ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. Thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate it. I really, really do apologize for being late. As you can see, I feel like I actually am. Fun times. I would have sent the supervisor a video via messenger, but I don't think he's got a messenger. So, yeah, no, I saw that, Mimi. Thank you for reaching out. I do appreciate it. We don't have the same connection that we used to, Mimi. We used to be able to talk on... Fuck, why can't I remember Discord? But they treated you dirty. So for those that are new, we are going slow when it comes to doing the workouts. We are not going to be doing them as often as we did before because we're trying to let this piece of shit right here heal a little bit more before we go and do workouts on the floor. Unfortunately, that is some strange aspect of getting older. Is that somebody wants a shout out? Not much, Ace.
Ace wants a shout out.
Oh, Ace. Ace Helget. There you go. Oh yeah, rough day. So I tried being a good little noodle. I swear to God, I tried being a good little noodle. Tried doing what a security guard ought to do. I have a dash cam in my car, and on my way home, I saw one of the moving companies running out of Portland dumping their load, their PG load, okay, not that white stuff, but dumping their load on the side of the road. And I flipped a bitch, and I drove up to them, and I said, hey, are you guys okay? And they said, yeah. And I was like, well, kind of looks like that you were trying to dump your stuff here. And the guy said, well, yeah, our supervisor gave us orders to do that. And I'm like, oh, so we're illegally dumping. They said that they're leaving a card at the site for the supervisor to, I don't know, have evidence that the company was responsible. Not that I didn't just have evidence on there, but How on earth did you manage? That's crazy. I used to do security at Walmart. Fun stuff, isn't it? Yeah. Pin message. Do you ever fart and smell it low-key kind of like the smell? Not really. The only time I like the smell of my farts is when it makes somebody else gag or complain. That is the only time the smell of my own farts is the absolute bee's knees. Not when I have a reaction to it. Although sometimes I really do put myself in quite the pickle, hotboxing the inside of my car like I'm a methane factory. That's a fun one. Get away from the... When's the last time they were taken out? 5? You realize how late it is already, dog? Fine. Fine. We'll take the dogs out. Then we'll come in, and because I know that it's getting late for a lot of you, we'll do our animal fact of the day now. Take care of that, discuss the animal that we have today, then we'll go and start on the animals. That way, those of you that might be passing out soon, looking at you, Gio, I understand that you are literally on the other side of the world and the sun is likely coming up for you. Okay? So, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. Oh, thank you, Durs. By the way, Durs is the one that's basically been funding this whole endeavor. Durs and Adam, I think, are the biggest top contributor. So, thank you, Durs, for all of the money. Practically, literally. Between you, Adam, and the money that we've slowly been building up via the commercials. Holy shit. And my wife, who literally paid for it with our money, which we only get 70% of. Hey. Hey. I'm sorry it was so late, Durs. It's not fair to you. Positions, I'd hang out with the security. This critter, she's supporting the channel too. Yeah. And my slow approach to needing to take Xanax. Anyway, good to see the bros supporting each other, right? I will be getting my first paycheck from YouTube next week. Oliver, come here. No. No.
You pushed him right all the way.
Get the fuck out of here.
That was a total run for me.
Alright.
Aww.
Duchess, you can survive. Oh, that's a nice cool breeze. Alright. Hey, your girl, Jern. Sorry about that. I didn't see you posted anything. I need to go back and make sure. Ace Helget, Sloppy Beef. It's good to see all these new faces. You better get some wolves some new treats. That money. Oliver, you're not going for a walk. We'll do that tomorrow. Don't you dare. Look at that. That's his I'm going to start barking stare. We're going to go and spend it on getting the tarantulas some new habitats. Oliver, go potty. What do you think we're out here for? to just stare and wait for something to pop up to bark at? Your daughter actually has to go to the bathroom. Come on, you're done. If you're not going to go to the bathroom, you're not going to be out here. I think it's going to be habitats, more dirt, and one or two more of the Yi cameras. So that we could hang them up inside the tarantula enclosures we're setting up, because the plastic's not going to be see-through anymore. Although they might be large enough that we can use the chicken mesh. I don't know. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button. I was gonna say, Gio's already got that crazy tech savvy genius mind of his. I don't think he's not giving off the femboy vibes. Let's put it that way. He's giving off the hack into your back door. Oh wait, no, that might be the same thing. He's giving off the hack into your system and possibly take over your Facebook. Oliver, come on. Local. Oliver, come on. You're done. Your daughter needs to go to the potty. Gio is not my roommate, although that would be balling. Come on, Oliver, get up here now. Your daughter needs to go potty and you just want to walk circles through the yard. You need to stop being so self-centered. Her eyes are watery. She's been in here crying. I don't know if dogs can actually cry or not. Gio is actually over in the UK, literally a world away. Linux is, what is it? It is the original, the OG line of code writing that was inevitably taken back over by the current systems that we use today. You literally had to write your own code to get certain systems to run on your computer, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm pretty sure that's what Linux is. Technically, I think it was before my time. Duchess! Survey says, I'm waiting for Gio to respond because he'd be able to tell me if I was right or wrong. Duchess, come on. If you're done, you're done. Come on. Duchess! Stop staring at the cars all creepily. For fuck's sake, come on. Let's go. Come on. Now you're eating stuff out of the grass. That's a no bueno. Nope. Oh, she's pissing me off a little bit. Just a little bit. Well, come on. Okay, she actually is taking a shit. It's a springtime miracle. Wait a minute. I think we already have one of those on the books. I could be wrong, but I think it's actually coming up in a couple of days. Something about some dude rising from the dead. Come on, let's go. Come on, Duchess.
I thought it was operating system.
Well, I don't know. I'm not a nerd.
And I know.
More than I am. Duchess! 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 Psychopath! Fucking stop! Okay. Hey, I was only making an somewhat educated guess. Kids, get away from my leg! No, I give 0 fucks. Go away!
Oh, the boys attacked me early. Oh, that was cute.
I'm so fucking paranoid that they're gonna hit me. That they're gonna hit me from the side and bend my knees the wrong direction. Alright. Whoa. Fucking who gave him the zoomies?
See what Oliver did? He did that.
Alright.
How you doing?
Okay. Since it wants to be stupid. Give me a second. Gotta get things ready. Hey!
She almost sat on his face because he was sniffing her butt.
He was about ready to do more than just sniff her butt.
That's what I thought.
Extend chaos. No, fuck. Today was wilder than shit. Let me tell you.
They keep trying to stick their heads between their legs.
Fucking Oliver, that's your fucking daughter. That's actually, I think, his plan. You are disgusting. Okay. Give me a second. What?
We need to know that. Can we see the dogs?
No. All right. Beautiful. This is the little child that we are going to be. It's called the Goody Sapphire Ornamental. What in the shit? All right. And I need to come up with a generic intro song for this.
Da-da-da!
No,
Spider.
I meant for the. No, never mind. This is what we are talking about right here. Is the missus showing us resin? She might. Plays into folks who pray to their eyes. Supplies of bite science times to pain, surmise, doubt, surprise, state gives rise to crime. Speeds more used to score. Moments can go for colors of people.
The way that I'm crumbling this better, ain't nobody doing it better. Let me take the two just to make sure. Okay, let's get back to building.
Right, it may lay across this man because you think it will come to pain at least.
Just garnishing on top of the salad.
Okay, here we go. This spider is really cool. There's a craze that plays into folks who pay to lay eyes on this prize they may regret someday. For this prize applies a bite science ties to pain, I surmise, gals or guys, state gives rise to cries. They're fast as fuck, so any schmuck stuck trying to run amok will be shit out of luck if struck by this insectivore, known for speeds more, used to score poor prey than to wage war on folks who fail to ignore this critter adored for colors that make them decor or temperaments in store that give them the lore bore that they're always out to score bad rapport. These teas are primarily found in trees, where they seize prey with a bit of ease due to degrees of speed such a tea freeze. Though they lay away from eyes during the day, they may come out to slay prey or keep predators at bay with an array of bites they may lay to cause dismay for critters who think it okay to play where they stay. Found off the ground, they astound with a color profound, often found around away from town. With their striking blue hue, you might think you too might want. Holy shit! I wrote this, by the way. With their striking blue hue, you might think you too might fucking holy shit! I'm having a stroke. With their striking blue hue, you might think you too might want one to view. But do think it through, because you might rue having pursued one of these blue dudes if it bites you. Jesus! Jesus! Alright, so this critter is an ornamental beauty found over in areas in India. It is incredibly rare out in the wild, but has taken up the see if I can find some videos. It has taken up a position in critter keeping. Yeah, let's go and look at some more. Well, let's do all. We're going to look at care. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, somebody asked, what size tank for Goody Sapphire Tarantula? Housing enclosure size. Arboreal tarantulas require vertical space, so tall enclosure, at least 12 to 18 inches tall, is ideal for an adult. A 10-gallon tank works well, or specialize a vertical terrarium. How to care for Goody sapphire tarantula. In captivity, this species requires a tall, well-ventilated enclosure with plenty of vertical climbing surfaces, such as cork bark slabs, branches, and artificial plants. While it benefits from moderate humidity, excessive moisture could be avoided, as stagnant conditions can lead to health issues. Are Goody sapphire tarantulas aggressive? This is where it gets fun, guys. Goody sapphire tarantulas, or Poecitheria metallica, are not generally considered aggressive,
Apparently I heard that.
but they are not recommended for beginners due to their venom and potential for defensive bites. They are arboreal tarantulas, meaning they live in the trees, and are fast and agile, often fleeing from perceived threats. Here's a more detailed look at temperament, fleeing in the first response. Goody sapphires tend to run away from potential threats or when disturbed. Defensive bites, while they prefer to flee, if cornered or provoked, they may bite defensively. Medically significant venom. Their venom can cause intense pain, muscle cramps, nausea, sweating, making them more serious species to handle. Not recommended for beginners due to their venom, speed, and potential for defensive bites that are not recommended for beginners as they can be difficult to manage in a safe manner. The arboreal nature means they need vertical space and enclosure as they prefer to climb. Yeah, so essentially, basically, don't fuck with them if you own them. It's kind of like what we do here already, so that's kind of why we're thinking about getting one of these beauties. I mean, look at that. That is just the bee's knees. Yeah. Now, they are, I guess you'd call it semi-tropical, kind of like the green bottle blue. They need to have a bit of moisture, but not too much moisture. They need to have more room for climbing, while the green bottle blue in and of itself is not just a New World tarantula, but is also semi-arboreal with terrestrial traits depending on what your spider likes to do. It'd be a different setup than what we have. Definitely. All right. So, let's see. Did I miss anything? Yes, working on that vocabulary, and hopefully my second run-through will be better. There's a craze that plays into folks who pay to lay eyes on this prize they may regret someday. For this prize applies a bite science ties to pain I surmise gals or guys state gives rise to cries. They're fast as fuck, so any schmuck stuck trying to run amok will be shit out of luck if struck. By this insectivore, known for speeds more, used to score poor prey than wage war on folks who fail to ignore this creature adored for colors that make them decor, or temperaments in store that give them the lore bore that they're always out to score bad rapport. These teas are primarily found in trees where they seize prey with a bit of ease due to degrees of speed such teas free. Though they lay away from eyes during the day, they may come out to slay prey or keep predators at bay with an array of bites that they may lay to cause dismay for critters who think it okay to play where they stray. Or stay. It was supposed to be stay. Found off the ground, they astound with a color profound and often found off the ground, they astound with a color profound, often found around away from town. With their striking blue hue, you might think it... this is the one that gets me every time. Every time. With their striking blue hue, you might think you too might want one to view. But do think it through, because you might rue having pursued one of these blue dudes if it bites you. I guess I have to go slow for my own fucking poetry. Yes. Gosh darn it. What?
Are the doctors? Okay, never mind. Like,
The only thing you fuck with is Little B. Yeah, pretty much. I don't even try to mess with our other tarantulas that come from similar backgrounds, like the Theraphosa apopsis, and especially not the white-knee tarantula Charlotte, because Charlotte has literally taken an interest in taking my fingers. So we don't do that. We do not do that. We give her her spoons. Let her do her spoons. All right. Here we go. All right, come over here and start with this little guy since his cage is already down. What are you getting into, child? So this is our Harpic Pulchripes. He has, in the past, thrown up threat poses, tried to scare the shit out of me. He kind of succeeded, but I was more thrilled that he was doing it and got it on camera. He's got himself a nice sized booty right there for his species. And as you can see, they are fairly notorious for being heavy livers. He has eaten every weekend. By the way, he does have water, so we're not going to fuck with that. He has eaten every weekend that we've tried feeding him for the last 4 weeks. So I think we're going to be good there. He should be A-okay. We have that little one moved. Looks like the Theraphosa apopsis is not out, which means it's only going to be a brief view into its enclosure. No, all of you will not set up by that fucking door again. No, you can't. You get away from that door. I just took you out. No. Naughty. Give me that look. He just raised one of his cheeks to give me that questioning look. Like, what you gonna do about it? I'm gonna snap my finger at you. Which I can now do without having to worry about my wrist fucking up. Oh, yeah. Well, when they go to molt, they will typically go and create a web mat for them to lay on while molting. I thought it was a unique sign of intelligence the first time that I saw it. Turns out that it really is not that unique. All right. There's legs. Legs to Theraphosa. That's the baby. With that money we're getting, we're going to be getting 2 huge totes that have locking lids to convert into new cages. And I'm thinking we're going to be putting ventilation holes that are just a little bit bigger than wider than the legs are going to be. The tarantulas could technically already get to us through the screen mesh if they wanted to during the process of taking care of them. My goal is to make sure that when their next cages are completely situated and set up, they will get 2 to 3 times more airflow than they do now with just the screen top. So we're talking cross ventilation on the side of the cage rather than on the top. To forget Purple, come get you a booty mattress. Oh my god. What cage has the species of spiraling? Like, I just see the spider as a spider. And not... You and freaking Johansson would probably get along fairly well. Except Johansson's really big into guns. But he says the same damn thing. He's just like, you need to just call them tarantulas because I don't know what a Theropotha abovivus is. You say Theropotha apophysis, and I just kind of think that you had a stroke. That's... So when it comes to the Therophosa apophysis, which is the animal that lives in this cage, obviously, you want to keep in mind that this animal needs to have higher humidity. It does live on the forest floors in South America, where the humidity is quite higher than what we typically deal with here. In most cases, we have had it pretty high before. These guys are primarily insectivores. They will go through and eat invertebrates that they can get their hands on. But if times are tough and they can manage to nab one, they will also go after vertebrates. Your birds, snakes, mammals, basically anything that has an internal bone structure rather than an external. There have even been videos of the cousin to this particular tarantula, the Therophosa blondie, carrying a possum up into a tree, which is not typical of the Therophosa species, as they are primarily seen as tropical terrestrial, which means living on or under the ground. There are three forms, generally speaking, of animal. There's There's terrestrial, arboreal, and fossorial. Now there are birds that, semi-arboreal. They both live on the ground and up in the trees. Same with tarantulas. Green bottle blue is a good example of that. That's a tarantula that can be found up in trees and funnels, but also is notorious for having subterranean dens.
What is that sound?
That grinding sound?
It was before she's... Sound like something rumbling outside.
Huh.
Is that her the whole time?
I think so. Label on the cage like legs. Need wet cage, very spider-like. Oh my god. You see, it's got to be, tarantulas have got to be for me what computer the computer sciences are for you. It comes easy for me, just like the computer sciences kind of probably comes easy for you. It's all about practice, practice, practice. Once you get the hang of it, it's practically yours.
Oliver!
Alright. He's literally walking away. It's like, fine, if I'm just gonna get in trouble, I'm not gonna be in here anymore. Ooh, I got the high protein farts going on right now.
Better than a spicy shit.
Oh my god, those were literally the worst. That is probably going to be the first and last time I ask for super spicy freaking red sauce spaghetti. Oh my god. First of all, red sauce is already hard on the digestive system because of the fact that it's so acidic. But when you go and you put spicy bullshit to it, All right, so this cage belongs to our Vietnamese centipede, little monster, very spider-like. Oh my god! Much 8 legs, very bitey, much venomous.
Have you decided about the lamb yet?
I don't know. Does Micah want any?
Forgot to ask him earlier.
Kind of important. Ooh, my caffeine is wearing the fuck off.
You know what?
What?
I don't know if it'd be thawed in 3 days.
Well, oh shit. So,
No?
what?
Oh, it's not there.
Critter, please do the hot chip challenge on the live. I'll do the hot chip challenge if everybody pitches in $20. Walk away with like another $100.
Someone else has to buy the chip.
No, we'll buy the chip.
I wonder how much it is. It has to be on like a Thursday where you have all weekend to recover.
We might go to the hospital. So, the centipede has chosen a different location in the cage. You can still see some of the tunneling that has gone on. This critter is damn near the length of its cage. It is very venomous, highly toxic. It can kill people, but generally speaking, its venom is not known for killing people. You just might wish you were dead. It's one of those ones that if Coyote Peterson got bit by it, he wouldn't want to get bit again. How about Dur's paid? Dur's already paid most of this shit. So this is considered a tropical terrestrial insect. It is not an arachnid like the tarantulas.
People are recommending have a gallon of milk and a thing of ice cream.
Well, the payment is done. Can't wait. The payment is done? Wait a minute. No. Durs did not already pay, you fucking goober. No. Come on now.
This is the only one who can't pay.
Yeah, seriously. Durs already foot the bill for all of the shenanigans for this last year. He's already paid his debts. Well, not debts, that'd be rude to say. He's already paid
His donation.
his donations, not debts. He was not indebted. God, I'm such an idiot for using that term.
But he is not everyone here.
He does not represent everybody. Oh, cool. She's been laying down some webbing.
Adam only paid $5.
No, we're not going to lift up the log. But she has been putting her booty down. And there's her legs. This is our green bottle blue female. She seems to be coming out more since we got rid of the greenery and a good portion of the other insects. Come on now. We didn't start talking about this until right meow. So right meow is when it starts. There we go. Now you want to go and mist down this cage once every 2 to 3 days. Basically, once it's dried out, mist it again. She started coming out more since we've gotten back to it. And hopefully we'll see more of her going on into the future. That would be nice. We'll go and check on the Monocentropus balfouri next. We are flying through these because I would like to go to bed reasonably on time. Hopefully, I'll start working soon. That is pretty much all you can hope for, people, right now. There are people that can't find a good job based on the training that they've had. And people that just don't have, like, the training that they need. Sometimes they have the training that they need. It's just that it's not acceptable to the standards of the company, which I don't understand. You need experience to get this job, but I have experience. But you don't have the schooling for this. Like bullshit like that. Give people a chance. You know what I mean? So we have the male Monocentropas balfouri right there. We have the female. She actually might be getting ready for a molt. That seems like molting behavior to me. And this is what their cage looks like. They've been digging out that corner. Next time we go and give them a cage cleaning, we're going to be putting the dirt all the way up to here so that they have an adequate amount of dirt to play with while tunneling. And it does mean that we're not going to see them as much, but it will mean that they will have a lot more options when it comes to the dens that they would have, that they want, as opposed to what we gave them. Location for me, I moved. My best bit of advice for you is getting yourself some sort of a government job, whether it's driving a bus or working as a government employee somewhere directly. That usually pays better and it gives you a union position, which there are, by the way, don't get it mixed up. Not every union is a good union. And it's the reason why certain political parties have been so effective at voting against unions and convincing people that unions aren't good. It's because there are those unions out there that are run by corrupt individuals. And it's those unions that give the rest of the unions a bad name. Because people can go turn around and say, hey, but look at what these people do over here. This is what unions are about. You shouldn't have one. And then they shut it down. But a good union can even prevent you from being fired, given the certain type of offense that they're trying to fire you for. Of course, there are some jobs that can be...
Did she move states?
I don't know if she moved states, but there are some jobs where if you've worked at a company in one place and you have a good rapport, they can move you to the same company in a different place. But, that might not be what you want due to the fact that you didn't like working where you were before. Like, for instance, I wouldn't want to go and try to work at another refrigeration place, given how I was treated at the prior refrigeration place. Chip challenge fluffy tip. Oh, wow. All right, here we go. Here we are. This is our big gal who is gearing up for another molt. Now, I don't know if she is technically in what I would consider to be pre-molt stage. If people base pre-molt on the size of the abdomen as opposed to the behavior, then I suppose she would probably be construed as being in pre-molt. In a diet, well, I already kind of work at a garbage dump, which in some cases could be construed as a diarrhea setting. Today there was a god-awful smell because somebody dropped off a freezer full of rotting meat.
Oh.
And it was weird because it gave off more of that musky smell that garter snakes have. Which I was just like, where's the fucking garter snake? I don't smell it. I was walking around saying that to people. I was like, do you guys smell that? Fucking smells like a bunch of garter snakes musk in here. And apparently it was somebody dropped off a rather robust smelling fridge. So let's see here. Woo! Startled her just a little bit. So this is a Lasiodora parahabana. It is a tropical terrestrial tarantula that is found frequently on the market, primarily due to the fact that when somebody does get one of these critters to reproduce, they have thousands of offspring. They lay it down a little too well. Are you fucking hungry? Hang on.
There is so much happening in this 75-minute cup. We have to make I'm going to use the tomatoes and jalapeno with broccoli alamo saute. Alright, sounds yummy. I am putting my blinders on. The only person in the kitchen is me. Ooh, there's onions and mix here. Not fall off eyelashes.
Don't be afraid to season it aggressively, my friend. In the past, I know I've messed up. I cut myself. I did it. Throw your hand up, Maddie. This is yours or mine? This is mine.
That's yours.
This looks like a complete rush action. Chef Cliff, Eddie, trust me. You want to put the chicken back in here? He's hungry. What is that?
You gonna eat it?
I want him to know that I am.
No, we don't feed a baby mouse.
No.
My wife would say, no, no.
You know, I'm not second guessing myself here. All right, I like that.
Come on, girly.
Now, finish. I almost made it to Chef Cliff. Not quite, but it felt good. Okay, calm down.
Okay, maybe the legs are a problem.
So I grew up fishing, so I eat a lot of fish since I've been a little kid. Have you ever tried making fish? Never had making fish?
Would you stop playing with your food and just eat it?
My grand, so like, let's see how this goes. Horizontal with their grill marks. Oh, I don't like this at all. Oh, yeah, just slow it. Smaller knife, smaller knife. Look at that. That would be so much easier to grill. Okay. This
Oh my god! What are you doing?
I'm a doctor, honey. I'm gonna save a life today.
She's fucking playing with her food. Well, it also has no head, so that's also very unsportsmanlike.
That's the name of my villain. The Peter Pit. It's a me.
Well, she might pick it up and nom on it a little bit later. Tarantulas are fairly notorious for being... Oh, she got it! Oh, you fucking kidding me? This bitch.
What?
She went, acted like she was gonna fang it, and then she just kind of left it. Woman! Eat your food!
Don't do that. Hi, I saw you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you it has no head. I took the head off, so...
Some roaches can live up to a week with no head.
Well, hopefully she eats it before then.
Thank goodness my mom is like my favorite because she saves me for high disaster. She's like me, you know.
This is... She's sick of Roach's attitudes. It's got no head. What attitude? The headless variety of attitude. Because it's kind of like a chicken with his head cut off, running around. It can take days for roaches to successfully succumb to being headless. Tis odd, but it tis nature. It's rude with sign language. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna go and put this critter away, and then we are going to get the scorpion out. We're gonna deal with the remaining tarantulas. Oh, better put the lid back on those. Ow, motherfucking thumb! Ugh. Fucking step on there. Thank you. Cool. So yesterday, we had a little situation in the bedroom. I know, you guys just love.
We did?
Yeah, when I went to go and try hopping on the bed.
Oh, okay. That's just what he wanted. We had a situation. We did?
So one of the ways that I used to hop onto the bed
I'm not sure.
was to land with my hand like this, and pretty much all of my freaking weight landed like this on that thumb and that wrist that is still recovering, and I heard a pop, and today the pain is back to like twice as bad as it was yesterday. So that's fun. That's what I like right there. Stars! Look at this girl. She's got the girth. Look at that.
It's burnt. Oh my goodness. I gotta take care of it. What stuff going on in here, Chef? You tell me what's wrong, Chef. Hey, I mean,
Definitely a big girl. Oh no. Durs, I'm sorry. I wish I could help, buddy. It's not fair.
don't try to hide it. She's gonna find it. I burned some rice by accident.
No, hey, do not go and rope Durs into that. Listen, you guys, Durs is already covered, like, I would say $90 of the 113 bucks that I've got coming to me this upcoming week. All right. This is a shout out to the rest of you. You guys want me to do the chip challenge. Everybody chips in some money for another $100. I will go and I will get one of those spicy ass chips. I will sit down and
Durs is not allowed to donate.
But Durs is not allowed to donate on this one because he's literally paid for everything. Everything.
Sorry, Marty.
It's going to be another $100. If everybody chips in some money, we hit $100, I will go and do the chip challenge. But Durs can't donate.
I think he has an issue with that.
Look, Durs, you can't donate because you've already donated enough. Durs, no. No. Don't. It's not fair. You guys, he's already donated enough. So this is an Asian forest scorpion demonstrating biofluorescence, which is a chemical reaction.
Did you shed recently?
No, why?
Don't you see that one spot?
Yeah, no, that's a cricket leg.
Oh,
This is biofluorescence. It is a chemical reaction between the exoskeleton of the scorpion and the UV light from the black light, giving us the ability to see the scorpion because the chemical in its exoskeleton converts the black light into a light frequency that we can more easily see. She is a chunky girl. I'm hoping it's girl. I also am hoping that we finally get a molt from this scorpion.
see what Mimi's wrote?
Hold up, Durs has chosen to Durs that was always his choice. It's not fair that Durs covers another wide swath of expenses. Okay, if Durs does it, I will still do it. But it's not fair that he's footing the bill so much. At this,
we?
we broke as fuck. We are poor. Yeah, so are we. That's why we're trying to convince people to give us money on the internet. You guys can do this too, by the way. I'm telling you, all of us, we all have our little quirks that individuals think are neat. Mine is poetry, animals, and gaming.
In my little present.
Critter, will you spare us some change? I'm working on it. But change in this world is, oh, you mean money.
Hopefully we sell good this weekend and we can do it.
Durs is your sugar dad at this point, yes.
Are you gonna wanna unmold some tonight or just do it all tomorrow?
We can unmold some tonight. We just got to make sure that we get done with the rest of the animals.
Oh yeah.
Now the freaking shit rubbing against the window sounds like frogs. I still think getting an African cane toad is what we need, honey. Because every time we have a roach with the animal, African cane toad. It's massive. Or one of those large pixie frogs. What? Oh. Are you freaking serious? Well, he started it, guys. Oh my god. We might just have to do it anyway. I think that's just what we're going to have to do. We're just going to have to go and buy the chip. We're going to sit me down and we're going to do this. If I sell a lot this weekend, I will buy the chip. And then I will sit down in front of all of you and I will partake. Sugar Daddy Durs. If he changes his name on here to that, I am gonna fucking flip my shit. I'm gonna flip my shit. Okay. Girl, are you?
Oh,
Yep.
I did order more roach flakes and fish flakes. They'll be here Sunday.
Okay. Well, you guys missed it. She just drank out of her water dish. This, by the way, that makes me very happy. At least she's drinking. It's a good sign. It's literally footing the bill for this whole endeavor. Critter, you can't escape the chip. God, I'm gonna have
Well, we're
to.
not doing it next weekend.
Well, then when are we doing it?
Maybe we do it after. We're now spending my birthday possibly in the hospital.
We're not. Oh Lord.
I already have a busy day. I figure out which one comes closest for that week.
Alright.
I don't get Five Guys either.
I'm trying to see if that's a smiley face. It is a smiley face.
It's a double grinning smiley face.
Is she gonna drink again? Is she dabbing her feetsies in the water? Alright, hold on, girlie. Am I still showing up? Oh my god! It says Sugar Daddy Durs. Oh my fucking god, that is terribly funny. Oh, what if that's the name that shows up in oh god, Durs, what have you done? People gonna get the wrong idea. So this is what?
What's his wife think about this?
Oh, she's probably gonna laugh her ass off. So this is a Brazilian white-knee tarantula. It is another insectivore. Although if given a chance and hungry enough, it will go after things. Oh God. I better hurry up. I'm about ready to pass out on my feet. It will go after things like mice, snakes, birds, things of the vertebrate nature. Generally speaking, though, it does tend to try to stick toward invertebrates like crickets and roaches when it can and it's hungry. It changed immediately. I hope she laughs at it. That's hilarious. She's going to be like, why did you change it to that? And then she's going to see that you've dropped like $100 and at this point $30.
No, I think it's more like 80 or 90 now. Maybe 100.
But still.
Wrong. Oh, critical. Sponsored by Sugar Daddy Durs.
Oh my God. I feel like that should be the group name now. Her sexy Mr. Clean. You know what's fucked up? Is my mom used to have the hots for Mr. Clean.
What?
So this has gone full circle. Well, and then she had the hots for Will Smith.
Did everybody at some point in their life?
Unsurprisingly, he would have probably been better off with my mom than Jada.
You'd be probably better off with most people.
Right? Oh, wait. We better watch out. There'll be a knock at the door. He'd be like, keep my wife's name out your mouth. What?
He was acting like he was going to throw up. He did it earlier.
Looks like there's throw up in there. Oh, Wolfie.
I think it's because he's just not eating his food very often. Very much. Because he was doing that before. Where did I leave my food?
Holy tarantula farts. So I guess in life things come full circle. All right. So this right here is
There it is.
our Brazilian blue violet tarantula. Gem. Gem is still eating despite the fact that he is a fully developed male. What are you doing?
That's it for today.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
What is going on? Don't you bite me. There we go. How's it going, Adam Pascal? Freaking be crazy if you were related to the Pascal actor. What you doing? What you doing? He's plotting world domination. That's what he's doing. Hey, hey, hey. Nope. I will spritz you in the face. Do not.
I'm gonna freeze on Saturday.
Why are you going to freeze on Saturday?
The high is 63.
Oh, God forbid.
Right? We're coming outside.
I do act. There's no way. That would be nuts. That would be, how's the Fantastic Four movie? I am the best. Critter Cult. Now, I cannot get too upset about the fact that they ran with a female Silver Surfer in the Fantastic Four movie. Technically speaking, there is a variation within the multiverse of Marvel where the Silver Surfer is in fact female. Oh, I forgot to move the Scorpion's homo over. Sorry, guys. You won't hear me rant about that. Just like the only reason you might have heard me rant about She-Hulk was because they turned her into a twerking mess. But then again, it turns out that in the comic book, She-Hulk was quite promiscuous. So I got butthurt over literally the dumbest shit. Yeah, but it's from the movie. Right. Ain't no way. That would be fucking weird. Can you know what? You know what? If it really is you, can you give the Critter Cult a shout out and get us like 500 more subscribers? There you go. It's like Eminem. I really wish the Eminem guy that came on here was actually Eminem. That would be so fucking cool. That'd be the best shit on the planet. Okay. Second best shit on the planet. Facing off against Mike Tyson on Thrill of the Fight 2. Getting my ass whooped in the process. That would probably be the best shit on the planet. Give Critter $500? No. Because you're going to turn around and say, that's 500 hot, not 500, that's 5 hot chips. Diabolical. Besides, don't demand it. That's not how this works. You don't win people over by demanding it. That's not 500 hot chips. It's 5 hot chips. It's $100 per hot chip. By the way, Pascal, if you haven't gone through and read it, that would be 5 hot chips in one sitting.
What?
If I got $500.
No more than one.
No more than one? That means I'm going to have one every weekend for 5 weekends. Okay. Guess we'll be doing the hot chip challenge for 5 weekends. We got a bulk discount. Oh, God. So this is our other Brazilian blue violet. You can see he's kind of got a little bit of a bald spot forming. That's probably from him taking his urticating hairs and lacing his environment with them just in case a predator comes through. That is primarily what they use their abdomen hairs for, is defense. A lot of people think that tarantulas and other arachnids live offensively. And the fact of the matter is that's just not the way that this cookie crumbles. Tarantulas are a defensive creature. Doesn't matter what species, if a tarantula is striking at you, is biting at you, I can almost guarantee you that you are the aggressor. That's the way, they like it. Oh, God. It would still be crazy if Adam Pascal was the Pascal. By the way, you were great on, what is that? The Mandalorian.
Are you talking about Pedro Pascal?
Yeah, I said he's Pascal, right? It's like, it would be crazy if you were related to that Pascal. And he goes, I do act. But yeah. Now. Oh yeah, roaches. We're already by one of them. Yeah, whole milk is where it's at. No matter what, when I go and I eat something spicy, whole milk almost coat. Okay, this is fucking gonna sound like the gayest shit on the planet. Whole milk almost coats the back of your throat
Vanilla ice cream
as good as yogurt. You know, that white creamy substance we all love to eat. As opposed to the general no-gurt that somebody's likely going to be bringing up in a second. Hi! Oh, strawberry milk made out of whole milk. That shit is so
Just what are you doing?
Looks like these guys still have food. These are dubia roaches. We have a male sitting up here. Dubia roaches. Oh, and a female. Check this out. Dubia roaches are fairly easy to sex. The males have narrower bodies with wings. The females have wider bodies without. And the females, extra creamy, extra strawberry. Yes, Lotus. Yes. Look at that. They're out on a date right now. The juveniles tend to have a grayer complexion. And you can kind of stave off reproduction by keeping them at a cooler temperature. Unicorn poop cookies? What the fuck? Is it supposed to make your shit turn purple and smell like rainbow sherbet? It's off! How is storm chasing going, my dude? What? I felt like trying to go and drop the, oh fuck, what is that? What is that song called? Generals gather in their masses, just like witches at black masses. No, it's not Iron Man. What is that song called? Durs, I bet you know. It's like our own little version of Who's That Pokemon? Big storms for me tomorrow. You better... Why don't you go live? Like on Facebook, because then you can literally take the feed from Facebook and Oliver, get the fuck out of here! Oh my god. Rather than getting out of here, he's knocking it around. You can literally take the feed from Facebook and download the video directly to your phone.
War pigs.
War pigs?
Black Sabbath.
Yes. I was literally gonna go and try to drop a link to one of the covers, if not the actual song, because that's what going in toward a storm brings to mind. Oh, Wolfie, you're so full of hot air. I was kind of singing that song while walking through the bay. I think people thought I was a little bit unhinged. Just a little bit. What was hilarious is when I was like in the middle of a verse and I stopped and I waved at somebody and then kept on walking. I'm surprised I haven't gotten a UA yet. Come to think of it. You wanna go? You wanna go?
He's like, hey Dad, I'm here.
You wanna go? Come here. Come on.
I feel somebody trying to get your attention.
Huh? Come on. Is this Oliver? Oliver wants my attention? Oh no! Not the Oliver! Not the Oliver! Oh, not the Oliver! Here's your puppy! Here's your puppy! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh! Wolf! What's this? More fur? How do you feel about more fur? You keep losing it. It's ridiculous. It just keeps coming. It's all over
You can't see the dog today.
I think you guys would be more entertained watching the dogs play than me deal with the roaches. As you can see, it's starting to look more and more like a Build-A-Bear massacre. Duchess! You little toy whore! I actually did forget the textile conch. I did the cone snail and the typical conch yesterday. But I can go through and do the poem for you if you want me to.
Can I see this?
Kids, what are you doing? Did you just smack your head on the fucking vacuum cleaner?
Really? You know you can play on the floor, not on the couch.
What do you think? They are scared of being viewed?
I know.
So, are we serious about potentially getting a another arboreal tarantula? Sleep is for the same. Turds, it makes it like
They're looking for it.
it does kind of bum me out that you can't get sleep. It's not like it's gonna help you that I'm bummed out, but like to hear that you're going through some shit. You don't deserve to go through shit. You should be able to sleep. Life is not fair. Can you feel insane tonight as you drink coffee? Let you know that it's all some bullshit. Okay. So this is a male, white dot on the abdomen. There's another. Sorry. I know there's another male in here. I just saw him. Oh my god. Why are you guys cannibalizing? I don't understand. I've given you plenty of fucking food.
They love the extra protein.
We need to get a different fucking predator, and we need to start getting these guys taken care of. Because this is disgusting. I'm tired of seeing them killing each other. Where the fuck? Okay, there he is. That's another male. Chance of big hail and flooding where I live. Oh no. No, I don't actually recommend that DERs take Ambien due to the fact that Ambien sometimes has effects that DERs might not appreciate. For instance, there is the possibility of either what is that called? Stop! I'm trying to think. Wolf. I'm trying to think. It's where you.
Hey!
Amnesia. Amnesia is a real problem with Ambien. I should know. My ex had it. The one that went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And then there is also the chance that you might hallucinate a little bit. Especially if you don't actually fall asleep on it, it might have some psychological problems. And if you already have problems with nightmares, you probably don't want to take Ambien because those things are going to pop off like crazy. Oh, boys and girls, things are going to seem awful real, awful fast. And I am by no means a doctor, but I am somebody that has taken Ambien, and I am somebody that has dated somebody that was on Ambien that had psychological trauma, and it did not turn out well.
Look.
1 second. Oh, God.
She'll put herself under there.
All right, well, I guess we'll have to get 3 totes then, and order some bricks.
Well, we have bricks coming, I think, on Sunday.
All right. Well, what we'll do is
Careful!
we will start moving the adult females out into a different colony, and we'll start letting the juveniles in this
Move
cage.
your camera.
Wow, dog. What? Those. Oh no. What was that?
I don't know. And there's their daughter. That's even scarier. Or sadder.
Ooh, hey. I'm not saying you guys have to be super careful. I'm just saying that if you guys hurt each other, I'm gonna be very fucking mad.
Oh, that's scary girls.
I tried to take the neighbor's house like it was an empty outpost. Oh, fuck. Yeah, like I said, Ambient has consequences. Although I'm pretty sure that was probably one of the most badass things your neighbor's probably been through. Just saying.
They weren't home.
Oh, God.
You really thank God they weren't home.
All right. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so before we get started, I'm going to do the poem about the conch since somebody missed that. And you can tell me how much I got right. Okay, so this is something I actually wrote based around the creepy side of life. This phenomenon I've drawn upon spawns fears. Wolf! People are trying to sleep upstairs. Stop. This phenomenon I've drawn upon spawns fears on those who've gone to dawn. Ideals they feel repeal things too surreal to be real, so they deal with such a reveal by trying to conceal the spiel.
What are they trying in new school now?
What?
He was on top of her, not hunting,
But we're adept at having queries kept from being swept where folks can't step in to get prepped for beings who've crept while most have slept. Ghosts and ghouls that ignore rules set by fools, use tools to fuel schools of thought that do not have answers sought, or knowledge taught about specters some spot. So the fright-inducing sights that might shed light on what bumps in the night are ignored despite things not quite being right. Beach! What's up, dude? Alright, so let's go and find... here it is. So this is the poem that I wrote for the conch shell. Or the conch. I thought I knew about this animal you few had me pursue, but as I blew through facts I grew to find my views to be misconstrued. You see, I thought a guy would die by venom applied, supplied by the snails that reside inside shells that leave some wide-eyed. But it's not every conch snail that assails with venom that ails, though some prevail at sending folks through the veil, it's the cone snail that leaves some pale. The geography cone is a full-blown hunter shown to own venom known to kill full-grown humans often after... Oh my god, no, he is. Humans after jabs thrown prove it should be left alone. It appears we're prone to float near places where we interfere with an animal with a severe venom we should fear. Some postulate that snails belong on a plate and taste great, but I don't affiliate with those who masticate on snails they state should be straight up used to satiate hunger that culminates. Or perhaps I do, and I just never asked a dude if he's ever construed or even perused snails as food. In any case, most conches have a taste for plant matter place they race to use to stuff the face, while others embrace the call to chase prey with limbs laced with venom we can trace. To some who succumb to the venom from conundrums caused by acting dumb. It's not a crab and will stab with a dab of venom that will put any Ahab on a slab. So do your best not to obsess over trying to quest after a critter who might bless you with your forever rest. Yeah, no, there are some sleeping pills that are a little less effective. Trazodone was pretty, in my opinion, pretty all right.
Oliver!
Get your quit humping your dog. Go to your kennel. Oliver, go to your kennel. Think about what you're think with your head and not with your head about things you've
I
done.
think she was okay with it too.
Oh, that's
We
fun.
got it on camera.
Yep. Nope. Nope. Yep. Nope. God, that is gross. I'm having the reverse of your sleeping problem. Melatonin got me in. Oh, God.
Right, baby? That's the worst part.
Now, we've got some good news on the Oculus front. It's actually really good news because it's finally fully charged. So, Gotcha's gonna love this. We've gone and got ourselves the better head strap. Tomorrow I'm gonna go and take it for a test drive, if I have the time, that is. I should at some point. Now the Oculus Quest 3 has about, I would say, an hour and a half worth of charge to it. So tomorrow we will get a chance to take this for a boxing test drive. Ow. Yeah, that's his daughter, though. That's so fucked. Eh? Observe. Goes like this. You can adjust it from the back, like so. Or from the top, like so. To give you pretty decent.
And she will get spayed. We need to go figure out how much it is and make the appointment soon.
Yeah, that shit ain't going nowhere. So, I'm looking forward to it. Please arrest Oliver and give Duchess therapy. Oh, God. Oliver's like, critter bitty, let's go. Oh, fuck. Alright, guys. It is time for us to unmold some things, and then it'll be bedtime. I did almost start shutting things down. But we still have some ways to go. I can't wait to take that for a spin. Hopefully it means we're going to have less problems on the boxing game. The Honduran white bat. The fact that you said it that way makes me worried. What is it actually going to be?
And she's got a huge smile on her face.
Gross.
You see that from here?
Do I need to go and get her a chastity belt of some kind? Can you bring me the water, honey?
Yeah. Oh, shit.
All right.
Oh, God.
What?
Nobody's going to be able to keep an eye on her at mom and dad's house, really.
Are her dogs...
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, Remy's not, but female don't matter.
God damn it, honey.
What?
Why do you buy the ones that are the hardest to unmold? All right. Bye, Lotus. Look at that. So that is the first one. Ooh,
What?
the skull.
Mm-hmm.
I like the skull better when it's in gray, though.
I just want to do something different. I thought it'd be cute for like an Easter color. What?
Ooh, nothing. What in the fuck?
It's the duck.
The duck's ass is supposed to look like that? The duck's ass is supposed to look like that. That is a duck's ass right there. That makes me look and go quack. That just screams quack, quack.
The duck got goosed.
I don't even know if we'll be able to get that out of there, honey.
You will.
Oh my god, honey.
Yes. That one probably is going to get a discount.
It's gonna get more than a discount. I suggest you go and try to fucking fix. You need to start putting these in the compressor. Because the beak is doing the wonky thing again. No, it's not. Stop trying to say you can just brush it off. People do not want a half-beaked duck with a fucking inverted ass. There's a hole in its ass. It goes all the way into the inside. If I were to pour water in,
literal hole.
if I were to pour water in that, it would be shitting.
Is that better? Hi.
Stick to water. I'll stick to water. No!
What?
I went to go in a tour.
That's fine. I have a second one.
Okay, because that was horrible.
I'm sorry.
Me have big man hands,
Yeah, you do.
not designed for stuff like this.
I had extra of that stuff, and Mom wanted me to make a couple extra things on it.
I wish we could put like color definitions on like the nose and the eyes.
That'd be a pain in the ass. I could try.
Doing your initials on the bottom of them. Oh, that would be so cool. You gonna answer?
What?
Do you plan on doing initials on the bottom of them?
No. I don't know how I would be able to do that, really.
Okay. Come on. Look at that.
Okay, I can't do this one-handed. That'd be pretty.
That would be really pretty. We should do that at some point. The molds of our hands. I like it when she does this in like sparkly gray. You want to eat it? You can't eat this. However, making a giant gummy that was this size,
No.
THC variety.
A giant, Jolly Rancher.
Oh god, that would be crazy.
Don't worry, there'll be a... Right, Mimi? The bad thing is she and Oliver will be at my parents' house all day Saturday with nobody to stop them.
Can they get stuck together?
But she can't get pregnant. Oh, God.
It's gross. All right, guys. This is our stuff. Thank you, Durs. Thank you, Durs, for another donation. I'm sorry that you are the only one that, yeah, I feel so bad, Durs. You're funding everything.
Well, there'll be a lot more resin on there tomorrow.
But thank you for financing everything. Hopefully the cages that we concoct and the camera angles that we get will bring pleasure to all of you who view what we do. You want to see Wolf one more time? One more time? Get Wolfie! He's getting that age where I start to get worried about him. You want to see Mochi? Mochi's not out right now, guys. Sorry. You guys have a good night. What?
Are you gonna be able to save that post that says doggy porn on it?
Oh, yeah. Not a problem. You guys have a good night. Stay safe. And remember, I better not see you on the news. What?
What? What did I miss?
Gio goes, no! I better not see you on the news unless it's good news.